Please activate the subtitles.
In the previous episode of the Thorks, Eirik and Astrid are traveling with the pirates in order to see their parents. Mosi, the captain of the pirates, told Eirik that Alexar was responsible for everything that had happened. He manipulated everybody in order to get rid of Havok, Olaf and Koller. Eirik was confused and asked, "Why does he want to get rid of my father and my brother? Okay, I understand that he wanted to get rid of Havok, because without him he'll become the West Viking leader, definitely. But why does he want to get rid of my father? My dad is a warrior, he's not involved in politics. And why did he send my brother Koller to the Anaraki?" Mosi said,
"Oh, Koller is an important piece of this whole chess game. I'll explain everything to you now."
Now, without any further ado, let's start episode 6. Mosi continued.
Okay, in a nutshell. As you know, the Vikings live in 4 important regions. Hordaland, Uppsala, Jutland and Götland.
Eirik said. Yes, I know everything about these places. Each one of them has a different leader, Mosi said.
Yes, there are 3 Viking leaders and 1 king. And this is very important for you to understand Alexar's plan. Håvak is the Viking leader of Götland, where you and your family live. Jorgeroth is the Viking leader of Jutland. Volo is the Viking leader of Uppsala. And the great Viking king ruler above all the other regions is Ravit,
Eirik said. Yes, people say that Ravit was a great warrior when he was younger. The legend says that he used to ride dragons back in the day. Ravit is Havok and Alexar's father. Mosi laughed.
I don't believe in these legends. I'm a pirate and I've sailed all around the known world and I've never come across anything such as dragons. But anyway, as you might be aware, Ravit, the Viking king, is extremely old now. He will turn 102 years old next year. Now pay attention. Alexar found out that his father and King Ravit will retire next year and he'll pass his crown to Havok, his firstborn son. Havok will then become the supreme king above all the Vikings.
Eirik said. I don't understand. Isn't it a good thing for Alexar? Ravit will retire, Havok will be king, and Alexar will then become the Viking leader of our region of Götland. I don't understand. Mosi said.
No, little lad. No. After Havok becomes king, the new Viking leader of Götland will be your father, Olaf, not Alexar. Okay, I see your confused face right now, my little boy. Why Olaf, right? Why Olaf? Why your father? The old Viking families have many secrets and one of them is that Havok, Olaf and Alexar are brothers.
Eirik said. What? So my father is a prince? My father is Ravit's son? My father is the king's son? Why didn't I know about that before? Mosi said.
Yes, but nobody knows about that because Olaf is Ravit's bastard son. He had him out of his marriage. The only ones who know about that is Ravit, of course, Havok and Alexar. Even your father, Olaf, doesn't know about that. Well, actually he didn't know about that before, but I told him everything when we kidnapped him. I have a big mouth, as you may have noticed.
Eirik said. I get it. Alexar wants to be king after Ravit retires, so he wanted to get rid of his brothers, Havok and Olaf, my father. Mosi said.
Yes, you have understood everything at last.
Eirik asked. But why did he tell me to manipulate Havok to take Koller with him to the Anaraki island? Mosi said.
Oh, it's a little bit more complicated, but okay. Alexar and Kloporkius, Koller's father and prince of the Anaraki, have an agreement. Alexar sent Kloporkius a messenger warning him that Havok and Koller are on their way to the island. At this season, the Anaraki normally keep 100 men on the island while their warriors are sailing. But this time, due to Alexar's warning, there'll be over 3,000 Anaraki warriors waiting for the Vikings at the shore. Thus, Kloporkius will have his son back and he will kill all the 200 Vikings in Havok. In exchange, Kloporkius promised that after Alexar becomes king, the Anarakis and the Vikings will be allies and will do business together.
Eirik said. This is outrageous! Vikings and Anaraki working together? This is unacceptable! They have killed my great-grandfather and hundreds of Vikings throughout history. Oh no! 3,000 Anaraki against 200 Vikings! That would be a massacre. They don't stand a chance. Let me understand. Alexar warned the Anaraki that Havok and 200 Vikings were on their way to attack them. And they're waiting for them with 3,000 warriors at the shore, right? Moses said.
Yes.
Eirik asked. But Koller will get hurt or die too. It doesn't make sense. I thought Cloporcius wanted his son back, but how can he survive this massacre? Moses said.
No, little lad. Among those 200 Viking warriors, there are 4 Vikings who work for Alexar. They will be the only ones wearing helmets. They will protect Koller during the massacre. The Anaraki will not attack these 4 Vikings with helmets. Cloporcius demanded that as part of the agreement he made with Alexar. Koller will not be hurt. He will be returned to Cloporcius. Harvok will die. Olaf is captive with us, and Ravet will retire. So Alexar will be king, and the Anaraki and Vikings will become allies. Really soon, the world as we know it will drastically change.
Eirik asked. Why didn't you kill my father? Moses said.
Oh, but Alexar has paid me to kill him. He has paid me and my pirates to kill Olaf, Ingrid, you and Astrid as soon as you were reunited. So theoretically, we must kill you and your family today. He doesn't want anyone claiming his throne in the future, and all of you have the king's blood running in your veins. But don't you worry, little Viking. I have other plans for you. I will not kill Olaf, your father, and I will not kill your mother, and I will not kill your sister, and I will not kill you.
Eirik asked. So you will betray Alexar, right? Moses said.
It depends on your father. If he accepts my idea, I will betray Alexar. But if he doesn't accept it, I will kill you. I will kill you all, and I will keep working for Alexar. Anyway, I'll have profit. I never do things for nothing.
Eirik said. Please, let's hurry and get to my father. He'll accept whatever you say, and then we can try to save Koller and Harvok and the other 200 Vikings before they get to the Anaraki island, Moses said.
Calm down, forget about them. You'll never see them again. There's no time for rescuing Koller anymore. Their ship will get to the Anaraki island in a couple of hours. It's too late for them.
But what are you going to offer my father? Eirik asked. Moses replied.
Hold your horses, little Viking. You'll see that soon, in 3 hours. Now go check your sister. Feed her. She must be starving.
Meanwhile, on Harvok's ship, Koller asked Harvok, Are you anxious about the battle against the Anaraki? Harvok said.
I'm not anxious. I'm looking forward to it. These bastards will pay for all the historical damage, for all the historical insolence.
Koller said. I'm a little bit afraid. It'll be my first battle, Harvok said.
Alexar told me that nowadays the Anaraki don't keep their warriors on the island all the time, as they used to in the past. They're normally traveling and exploring other lands. We have 200 Vikings on our side. It'll be a piece of cake.
Koller asked. How does Alexar know about that? Harvok said.
Oh, you don't know, my little brother. He has spies everywhere, even among the Anaraki. He discovered that specifically at this season, the Anaraki only keep around 70 warriors on the island, and that's why he suggested that we should attack them now. I trust my brother. Damn it, these Anaraki are so dumb. How do you protect your people with only 70 guards on the shore?
Koller said. Well, I feel a little better now, but maybe we shouldn't kill the Anaraki. I just want to rescue my sister. I'm worried about her, that's all. Harvok said.
No, bear in mind that you were adopted by Olaf, so you are a Viking. You shouldn't pity the Anaraki. We must get rid of all these bastards once and for all. The Vikings will be the only sea explorers in the world, and the Anaraki will pay for the things they've done to us in the past. They will pay for the things they have done against us. Remember, they have killed hundreds of Vikings in the past, and now they have kidnapped your sister. We must teach them a lesson.
As the Viking ship approached the island, Koller and Harvok could see thousands of Anaraki warriors, all equipped with weapons and spears at the shore, just waiting for them to anchor. Koller then said, It seems they were aware we were coming. Are we going to give up? Can we still turn around and go back? We'll be killed. At this moment, Yundar, one of the only 4 Vikings wearing a helmet, screamed.
Look behind! There are 2 Anaraki ships behind us, 2 Anaraki ships on our right and 2 Anaraki ships on our left. We can't go back. We're forced to keep sailing towards the island.
Koller was desperate and said, We don't stand a chance. Let's raise the white flag and surrender. I'm Cloporcius' son. Maybe they'll listen to me. Let me try, Harvok said.
No, we shall never surrender. A Viking never gives up. If we die, we will die with honor. Viking warriors, listen to me. We are 200 today, but we will fight as 200,000. We will fight for our country, for our families, for Astrid. We will fight for our honor, but above all, we will fight for our glory. I am proud of every one of you here. If we die, we will celebrate together in Valhalla tonight.
Yundar said,
Captain, let's go faster. I'm really looking forward to the battle.
If you want to know how it continues, please watch the 7th episode.
Please click the big red button to subscribe. It really helps me when you do that. And click the bell to allow notifications so you will never miss new videos. Thank you very much.